Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another haul. Last time there was a lot of skincare. This time there's a lot of makeup. I went a bit on a recover all the things that you didn't buy before type of shopping spree, and the last 2 months, especially September, has been quite expensive, and October is my birthday month. I am filming this on my birthday, so that has been expensive too. So that means there's a lot of very cool makeup I want to show you. Some of it you've seen in a recent Get Ready With Me. Some of it you'll see in this look that I filmed quite a few hours ago, actually, at the beginning of the day. And that will go up right after this video. So let's get started. Let's do some Vinted shopping first. I bought the new Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, the Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer from Vinted. I found it gently used. I have used it now quite a few weeks, and yeah, knowing that it is a new product, I also know it's not very old or bought a long time ago, and it's been great for me. I saved money. I didn't buy new, which kind of is playing also just to the fact of not buying new things all the time and increasing, I guess, my impact on the world. I don't know. I've been really very much into Vinted, especially for baby stuff or kids stuff, and nowadays also for makeup. I find that I am so happy when I can declutter and give things that I don't use to others. That when I can do the same and purchase things that others don't click with, I'm happy to do so. Also, the girl was super generous and she included a sample card of the Flawless Filter. I have shade 2.5, so I'm actually very interested to try 4.5. It has always been on my list of things to try, so I think I'm gonna cut this out and try it, and the rest gift it to someone else. And a little sample of the Wonder Glow foundation. I don't know what shade this one is in, and I don't know if it will suit me, but I can try it. It doesn't say. Oh, this is a glow primer. Never mind, I'll try it without checking out what shade it is. Then from Vinted, I also purchased a Rare Beauty lipstick. I showed you this one in my Get Ready With Me. This is the shade Bold, and we cannot get Rare Beauty here. I have to get it via Sephora Italy, and to be honest, I don't feel like, I don't know, there's ever all the things that I want in stock on Sephora Italy, so I would not buy just the lipstick of these. And then I would also like a Fenty Poutsicle, and this one was new, unused, again for a cheaper price. Very happy about that. I like shopping on Vinted, I told you many times. Another thing I purchased on Vinted is the Hollywood Beauty Light Wand in the shade Spotlight. This was new, and the little foamy thing here was completely new. It's one of their Charlotte Tilbury's squeezy highlights. It's gorgeous, super happy with it, and I loved Pillow Talk Medium, the blush, so I wanted to pick up the highlighter as well. Another Vinted, not vintage, but Vinted find that I was extremely happy with. It's just been a good Vinted period. I don't know. I bought also a lot of things for Andrea and for the twins coming on Vinted, and I'm just very happy. The next one is the lipsticks that I'm wearing right now. It's the shade Coffee and Cigs by MAC. This is in the Love Me, I think. Yeah, Love Me lipstick formula. It's super creamy. I just reapplied it, but what I liked is that the way it faded after a whole day, like it's now 5 o'clock and I put it on at 9. It left me a bit of an edge of my lips and a little bit of a darker stain on the inside part, and it looked very like I could have just continued the day without reapplying the lipstick if I wasn't gonna film. So I was really happy with that. The color is still to be decided, in the sense I see it a bit too cool tone for me, but I've been using it, and yeah, it has been loved. So far, it has been used rather than loved, because I still don't know if I love it. When my mom was here, I gave her or gifted her my mini of Pat McGrath's Flesh 5, and I found the big size on Vinted for €9, and it has barely been touched, and I love this shade. I love Flesh 3. I showed it to you in my autumn fall lipstick videos, and now I have Flesh 5 in the big size. I was using the small size a lot, and my mom liked it, and she didn't want me to buy her the full size because she is retired, so she doesn't go to the office or wears not much makeup, but she really liked it, and so she bought it. She got it from me for free. She didn't buy it. I gave her my mini of Flesh 5, and now I have the big one. Another, and this is a little bit controversial for me because I don't like buying liquid lipsticks secondhand, and I tend not to sell them either, because you cannot sanitize it. The others I can sanitize by spraying alcohol on it and wiping it, and that is what I usually do. But liquid lipstick you cannot sanitize. However, the girl said it was untouched, it was new, and it seemed to me that it was, because here on the inside there was not a lot of not a lot of product. So I hope, so far I haven't had any issues, let's put it that way. But I bought the Powder Kiss liquid lip color in Marrakeshmere. I also showed you this one in my last Get Ready With Me. It's a beautiful fall shade. I love the shade Marrakesh in the regular matte lipstick from MAC, and I'm so happy to have it in this formula. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous formula. And that is all for my Vinted finds of the last period. Then we get into just full-on Alice buying makeup. One thing I got, it's not that new to the world, but to me, yes, is Pat McGrath Desert Orchid. Now, I have a duo that has a shade that is similar to Desert Orchid and a deeper shade. It's called Paradise Glow, I think, the duo. I never use the deeper shade, and I decided then that I will declutter that one. I'm just waiting to go to film this declutter before I declutter it, and just went ahead and with a 25% off sale from Douglas, I think, I bought the Desert Orchid shade. I love it. I love it. Much happier with this than with the duo, because I was always like super careful not to hit the dark shade. The dark shade would stain a bit too much, be too dark for me. I wasn't happy with it. So I'm happy I decided to do that, and I'm sure I'm gonna be able to sell the duo because I use it less than a handful of times. And yeah, so it is. Sometimes you make mistakes. I hope someone can take advantage of that and have a blush that they will love. I finally bit the bullet and decided to purchase, to try Rose Ink. I can get this only from Space NK in the UK, and I think they had some sort of a 20% off sale, so I decided to purchase one blush, which is this one in the shade Foxglove. Obviously, it's a very Alice shade, and I've been liking it. It's not as pigmented as I'd expected. I have to build it up a little bit more. I talk about it and I show you how it works in my last Get Ready With Me. But yeah, I am happy with this. I understand the hype. I'm a bit disappointed with that. The glue of my mirror is just came already broken. I'll have to glue it back in, but it doesn't really impair the product very much, so I'll recover it from the floor when I get up from the chair. Pregnancy problems. So I purchased that one, and I purchased one of their lipsticks in the shade Graceful. These are satin lipsticks, and I was discussing in my Get Ready With Me how the shape of this is a bit weird because you can't really get a pointed look on your lips. But this is the shade Graceful. And to be honest, do I care for this lipstick? The formula, yes. The color, not really. I love how if you put it this way, it turns until the magnets are in the right position. Love that. Very fancy. For the rest, it feels much, much lighter weight than something like Pat McGrath, for example. But I like the formula. It's satin and it's very, very comfortable. It's not as shiny as the Love Me lipstick or what I have now. It's a satin. It's a demi matte. Let's call it like that. So those were my first taste of rose ink. Will I buy more? I don't know. The blush doesn't seem to be anything particularly fabulous compared to what I have. So I'm not sure. I don't think I will at this point. Maybe in the future. In the same, I think, order that I made from Douglas for the Pat McGrath blush, I also purchased two brow products from Lime Crime. One is the Bushy Brow Precision Pen. This is a repurchase. It's my favorite brow pen. I'm trying to finish the Nabla one so that I can open this one. Love it. I have the shade Brownie. And then I decided to purchase the gel in the same shade. But I'm waiting to finish the ColourPop Tinted Brow Gel before I open this one, just so that I don't have multiples open at the same time. And they're not new products, so it's not something I have to rush to show you how they are. But I know that this one is a firm favorite, so I am happy to have repurchased it at a sale, at a discount. And I have repurchased my mascara. I finished one tube. I already have another tube that I opened, and then they were 1+1 for free. Just at my local drugstore, I always try to buy them 50% off. Because here, like, these mascaras are like 16 euros. Since when is mascara 16 euros from the drugstore? I don't know. It's ridiculous. Then I went and placed a Cult Beauty order because Jamie Genevieve had a 20% off code. I shared it on my Instagram. I know a few of you also did the same code, use the same code. And I purchased from her brand the Modern Radiance Concealer in the shade Light 4, which I am wearing today, and the powder that is new in the shade Light. I talk all about it in my Get Ready With Me for this look that will come next. And yeah, you see it now. I've had this makeup on since 9 o'clock for 8 hours now. And I think it's doing really, really well for 8 hours. I didn't really do much. I was at home all day. But I have mixed feelings, but not bad feelings. I just don't know I don't know how much I love this yet. So I bought these two. And then I purchased also one of the Hourglass palettes, the Tiger one. The color story was just too good. 20% off was just too good. And it's my birthday month. I purchased this in October. So I decided to go for it. Especially because I wasn't going to buy any palettes. Which you'll see now, that was not the case. But I wasn't going to buy any eyeshadow palettes. So I decided, oh, I'll get the Hourglass one. I'm wearing it today with this. Very present, very fall, terracotta chic. And I discussed this again in the Get Ready With Me. It's a tin... how do you call it? It's a tin packaging, not plastic like the past, which is a much better, I don't know, it's much prettier than and durable, it feels like, than the previous ones. The only thing that I am not sure is how varied of a look you can get with this. Because these two are extremely similar. This is just a much more metallic version of this. And there's a slight pink undertone here. This is very light, almost finishing powder level. And then there's this highlighter. So you don't get a lot of variety in here. These two could have been a little bit more different. And it seems to me they more have a different finish than a different color. Even though the color looks different in the pan. But the jury is still out on it. I just adore the look that I get with it, but whether it's worth the 80 euros that it's retailing for, I think it's even 88 full price, I'm not sure. Then another Douglas discount moment, and I had points, and I did this. This is a Shamed Alice for you. I bought both the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Rose Metal palette and the Nouveau palette that was her previous release, or their previous release. This is what the Rose Metals looks like. I am wearing it on my eyes right now, and this is the second look I do. This arrived yesterday. And the Nouveau I haven't really used. I only used the lightest shade to set my primer, and I'm really curious because this one also looks absolutely gorgeous. It's just somehow the other one has more of a fall color story. Of course, it just released, so I'm really excited for these. Let me know if you want to see specific videos on this. I was thinking of comparing the Rose Metals, the actual palette, with the dupes that I picked out last time, but I don't know if it's too redundant of a video. Let me know in the comments and I'll do what you guys suggest. And with that, there was a gift with purchase. I have the boxes here, and I got actually a mini of the Brow Wiz and a mini of the like clear brow gel in this pink bag. And the bag in itself, except for the color that is not my style, but it's a really nice makeup bag to take toiletries with you and stuff like that. So I'm actually quite impressed. Let's say that the discounts plus this kind of pushed me over the edge to actually buy the palettes. I'm quite happy with that. And I purchased a little e.l.f. lip stain. The shade I got is Cinnamon Dreams. I must say I used it once and I didn't really see a lot of stain or in general a lot of color on my lips, so I don't know if I just got the wrong shade. It is quite a brown nude, and stains look and work much better if they are how do you call it, more rosy tones because of the chemical that stains, but yeah, again, I need to wear it more to make my mind up about it. And that was all the makeup. Am I out of breath? Yes, I am. Then let's get into skincare. I received in a PR from Caudalie the Vinopure Moisturizing Mattifying Fluid and the Blemish Control Salicylic Serum. These two minis to test. So I'm gonna actually put these to the test when I am up for a new salicylic acid product. And the mattifying fluid is a bit of a difficult one for me because during the day I want to be matte, but during the day I put sunscreen on, or a moisturizer with sunscreen on, not a moisturizer without sunscreen, because then I have to put sunscreen on top and then it's another layer. For oily skin, that's not great. So I'm probably going to use this as a night cream, and it is what it is. And the serum, I'm actually very curious because I am running out of my Paula's Choice BHA 2% toner, and then I can maybe try this one in its stead, even though this is a serum, not a toner. From Paula's Choice, I've also been gifted the new 25% AHA and 2% BHA exfoliant peel. This one is one of those that you have to rinse off, not a leave-in product. And I mean 25% AHA you don't leave in very much. And I'm excited to try it. This is what it looks like. And then a refill of one of my favorite SPFs from them, which is the Ultra Sheer Daily Defense SPF 30, which is perfect for winter. I like to use the 50 for summer. For winter, I think 30 for me is enough because, first of all, I don't really see the sun much in the Netherlands and I'm not out a lot, so 30 is usually enough. So I'm very happy to have a backup of this one. And then for myself, I purchased a e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm because I'm trying to find a new cleansing balm that I would use and purchase all the time, because my Body Shop chamomile one starts to become difficult to get and never on sale, because the Body Shop isn't doing really good sales lately, and I'm like, I used to buy it for way less money, so why would I buy it full price now? And this one is more inexpensive. I'm trialing now the Ordinary Squalane cleanser, and it's working well for me, so I'm gonna finish that one, try this one, and then just pick one to stick to. I repurchased my La Roche-Posay Redermic R eye cream. This is an eye cream with retinol that I use in the evenings. It's my favorite. It is not too thick and greasy. It's quite like a thin cream, and I feel like it does something because it has retinol in it. It's a gradual release retinol with caffeine and glycerin, so suitable for sensitive skin. I don't know how much retinol is in here actually. It doesn't say. So I don't know how much retinol is in here, but I've been using it for years and I like it. Then I kind of went with a bit of a wave of, everybody was raving about Retinal, which is the aldehyde version, I believe, of, so it's retinol aldehyde instead of retinol, or it's retinoic aldehyde. I know that my skincare friends are now going to kick my butt, but it's the aldehyde version, or combination, instead of the retinol, and it should be a step closer to the retinoic acid, which is the one that our skin uses. So I purchased Absorica retinol, and I think I got the lowest percentage because I was like, after a pregnancy without retinol at all, I wanted to just start slow, and I'm not gonna start until I'm not pregnant anymore, because this is a bit stronger than a normal over-the-counter retinol. Even though it is over-the-counter, I purchased it at from a Belgian pharmacy. You don't need a prescription for it, so it's not that strong that you wouldn't use it during breastfeeding, but I'm gonna just be cautious. I also still have a retinol from Paula's Choice to use, so I'm gonna pick which one to use first. And that, you guys, was my haul. Did I spend a lot of money? Yes, but I have a yearly budget of about 2,000 euros that I am comfortable with spending on makeup and skincare and just hobby, my beauty hobby, and I'm still way under it because I didn't purchase anything really except for like replacement skincare for quite a few months this summer and the beginning of the pregnancy, and I probably, yeah, so I'm definitely not going to be spending the total of my budget by the end of the year. And I'm okay. I'm actually very happy with that. If I can actually spend less every year, it would be great. That's in the end the goal, without setting too many boundaries. So yeah, it's been a good month. I have a lot of things to use and try, and I keep them on my desk in a little basket to remember to try, and then try to rotate them together with my project pan items. So yeah, that's a bit the situation and the haul for this month. I hope you guys are doing well and that you are enjoying the new fall releases, Christmas releases, holiday releases. If so, let me know what you've purchased in the comments down below, because we can all enable each other. Why not? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.